everyone, it's Jacqueline for Pixie Dust PhD. If something comes up and you need to cancel your Disney Vacation Club reservation, it's a bit more complicated than a standard hotel. Most refundable hotel rates let you modify your reservation 3 to 5 days before you check in without penalty. Since Disney Vacation Club is essentially a timeshare, it's a bit more difficult than that. There are 3 main delineations when canceling a DVC reservation, and we'll go over those in today's video. First, modifying a DVC reservation 31 or more days in advance of check-in. If you are modifying your DVC reservation 31 or more days in advance of your arrival, that's essentially not a problem. When you modify this into a new reservation, if your new reservation uses less points than your old reservation which you're changing, then those points will simply go back as normal vacation points into your account and the same use year will apply. If you find use year confusing, we recently did a video going over that term. Go ahead and click the card to learn more. If you do end up with net positive points by modifying your reservation 31 days or more in advance, be sure to bank them by the banking deadline. And if you need to know more about banking, go ahead and click the card to learn more. If instead of modifying your reservation, you're instead completely canceling 31 or more days in advance of your arrival, all of your vacation points will simply go back into your account. Similarly, if you won't be able to use these points before your use year is up, be sure to bank these points by the banking deadline or else you'll simply lose them. Second, 30 days to 1 day before your arrival date. If you're modifying your reservation between 1 day before your arrival date and 30 days before your arrival date, all of those vacation points will be moved into what's called a holding account. So rather than being normal vacation points, these points now have additional restrictions placed on them. If your new modified vacation uses fewer vacation points than your original changed reservation, then those extra points are going to remain in your holding account. These will expire at the end of the use year if they are not used. Instead of modifying your vacation, if you're canceling altogether during this period, then all of your vacation points will be moved into the holding account. So let's go over imposed restrictions for points in your holding account. Vacation points in your holding account can be used to make a reservation within 60 days of check-in. So you no longer have that 11-month booking window advantage for your home resort, or even the 7-month booking window for general DVC points. Selection at 60 days out, both for the different types of resorts as well as the different types of rooms, may be limited, so be sure to pack your patience and flexibility. Also note that vacation points in the holding account cannot be banked. These holding account points must be used by the end of your use year or you will simply lose them. And third, modifying or canceling your reservation on your arrival date. If you modify your reservation on your arrival date and the new reservation costs less points than previously, note that that is largely fine, but you will completely forfeit all of your extra points. So instead of pocketing them into your account or into a holding account, they are just gone. If you have to cancel on your arrival date, all of the vacation points you used for this reservation will be forfeited. So if at all possible, you want to avoid canceling on the day of your arrival at all costs. So there's an overview of the rules that apply to modifying or canceling a DVC reservation. It's definitely not as straightforward as a standard hotel, where you can often cancel 3 to 5 days before your arrival without any penalties. If circumstances are at all in your control, it's absolutely best for you to change or cancel your reservation more than 31 days in advance of your arrival date. 30 to 1 day in advance of your arrival date is not too bad. Your points then move into a holding account. This holding account has additional restrictions, which can be a little bit of a pain, but it's better than losing out on your points entirely. And then changing or canceling your reservation on the day of your arrival will probably result in you forfeiting points over, which is not the best monetary value. Of course, situations come up and you have to take care of you and your loved ones before thinking about your vacation, but just a heads up when you're thinking about DVC that changing or canceling a reservation is a little bit complicated. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Go ahead and ring the bell icon for notifications whenever I post new videos. If you're a current DVC member, have you ever had to change or modify your reservation? Let folks know in the comments down below how your modification or your cancellation went to help folks gauge if DVC is right for them. Until next time, we'll see you real soon at Pixie Dust PhD.